Alright, where's the override switch? Deadbolted. There isn't one? It's not in here. Hold on a second. I'm gonna need this. There isn't anything in here that, I can't find the override switch. Does that mean that there isn't one? Does that mean I'm gonna have to keep fighting these things? Sorry, I'm looking for other things that I might need before I actually go out and do this. Wait a minute. What is this? You won't believe it, I found the cook's password. I guess his recipes aren't so secret anymore. 4598. Well, since they're not exactly interested in shooting me right now. Have you heard these reactors have been a big hit? I hear they're using the same design at the other Stroker facilities. Congratulations. Let me just swipe this password. Then I should have it ready while I'm... Alright. Now, I don't know for sure that they're going to keep coming like they did last time. Wait a minute. Oh, sorry, I found the override switch. It's over on the other side. Right there. Okay, I can't see it from here. Sorry, look, it's kind of hard to concentrate on override switches while I am being shot at. Especially from this far away. But the override switch is indeed there, and if I don't trigger it, these things are just going to keep coming. There's no point in shooting at them. What if I just charged across there, right there? Is everything in my way? Alright. Come on, open. There. I think they knew I threw that switch there. Yeah. Alright, they can't see me in here. I'm gonna have to hang 10 for a bit. If they shoot me again.
That was close. So, what were you trying to tell me?
Oh, it's nothing. It can wait. I'm glad you're okay.
Very funny, Beta. It can wait. Please. Clearly she went and changed her mind about telling me this thing at all. So now that I've got this bridge, what exactly does it mean? Am I going to be able to, well, I have to go back the way I did before. I mean, if I do, though, what was the purpose of, you know, all that climbing on the pipes that I did before? I've got to just repeat it again, but on the other side of that, I mean, I suppose the bridge would make the jump between the pipes easier. I'm gonna try it this way. Oh, no. Okay, clearly I wasn't supposed to. But then again, am I supposed to jump onto that bridge and make it there? I don't have that much faith in that either. But looks like I made it. Never mind the Barry Manilow reference. Ah, now that's much better than all that climbing around on pipes that I did. Okay. Well, I have in my inventory 1 oxygen tank and 1 password to a vault. So, how am I going to take care of this? Let's see. I'm going to have to play a game of musical chairs with these oxygen cylinders, because I need all 3 of them. But I can't carry all 3 of them at the same time. So here's what I'm going to do. I got this full one. It is in my inventory. And this other full one, or at least I think it's full. It is, let's just say it's being stored in that slot to the power grid. I'm going to take that one, the one I already have, and bring it up and plug it into the crew quarters. What exactly was Beta trying to tell me? That Irina's dead? Because with the Stroke and 3, or I mean, I remember when I found her cubicle, I'm still positive that she either isn't alive anymore or isn't Irina anymore. Maybe it has to do with maybe it has to do with me, actually. You know, I mean, I'm getting these headaches and these hallucinations, and I'm wondering if that's because of some sort of... Well, I have pontificated about this earlier, that maybe I'm infected with, I don't know, some kind of red matter-itis, or that I'm connected to the red matter somehow. Check this out right here. And that perhaps that's where all these hallucinations and such are coming from. And then there's something she mentioned all the way in the beginning. Like, I'm Sasha Riss, but I'm not actually in his body. How exactly is Stas going to react to seeing some goon in an Atlantic Union suit show up? Okay. 2 out of 3. Ain't bad for Meatloaf, but is bad for this game. Come to think of it, I'm pretty sure even Meatloaf had it wrong. Alright, let's talk about that password, that safe in the kitchen. What exactly does the cook have in there? Shut this door. I never liked the oven door standing open, even if the oven wasn't on. $45.98. Let's see, that's 4, 5, 9, 8. And there it is. I may or may not have mentioned this before when I first saw through that window in the safe, but that's the last tank. The secret recipe book every self-respecting chef should know inside and out, featuring a grand total of 430 famous Bulgarian dishes. Dehydrated gourmet chocolate from the Atlantic Union. Just add water and enjoy a unique gourmet experience sponsored by Freedom Bite. Ooh, contraband. And he's got 3 of these. You know, if Polyakov found this stash, the cook would probably be sent to... I don't know. Probably wouldn't be sent... He'd probably just get fired or something, but... Unless the guy was a dissident or something in secret, then he'd be sent to wherever whatever the Volgravian answer to Siberia is. Now, nobody cleaned these plates up. I'm wondering exactly how suddenly everybody left. Or why they just bolt without busting their own tables. They were in the middle of something when something happened. They were all, I guess, forced into their crew quarters, and then somebody shut off the oxygen and they all choked to death. Dark, I know. Then again, as I've said before, I'm just spitballing here. You're about to find out what went on in that crew room in a minute, and... Well, I should at least get hold of Dr. Lysenko's credentials. Unless he keeps them in a safe, too. But that's just an... Oh, wait, you know what? There may be more than just that on the other side. Drones, turrets, floating eyes... Exactly how paranoid should I be right now? Well, at long last... That's all of them. I didn't have to press the button that time. Something's wrong here. I can... Maybe it's the way this thing looks, but I can feel something's off. Okay, so all oxygen bottles have been replenished or unlocked, and not only that, it's open too, so...
I've gained access to the crew quarters. Beta?
Cut the transmission.
Who said that? There is something I should know. I think I know what it is, too. Somebody was standing over Beta's shoulder, and... I'm guessing... Well, let's just say she can't be with me anymore. We have tried to bypass the access panel, but it's no use. Without the doctor's keycard, we'll never make it out of here. That scumbag has locked himself in his room. Some have tried forcing the door unsuccessfully. They're impenetrable. A few of us discovered some ventilation shaft, so we could just make it to his room and force the doctor to tell us where to find the ID key card we could get out of here. Well, yeah, I'm guessing it's not in his room. Maybe I'm just in that dark of a mood. Cut the transmission. Who was that? Was that Dr. Lysenko? Ceramic-shaped ornament featuring Baloo and Leia, the first two dogs to venture into space. Protect them at all costs. Come to think of it, the first dog in real life to venture into space was called, Lyka? Lurka? Something like that. It's still a canteen. It's just a canteen. What's this, though? Habitat layout plan. Someone marked a path to access Dr. Lysenko's room through the bathroom stalls. How many toilets are there in this game again? I think they count as 2. Are there going to be drones there, like on the John? I mean, I've heard of the Yeti on the Lou and Tooting Bet, but this is ridiculous. Original packaging of the tin robot from the famous Vertical. Oh yeah, go ahead. Plug yourselves from hubs to here and back. Well, I doubt Volgravians would care very much for product placement, would they? Still, I've seen more. I've seen worse than that, though. What is going on here? Oh, it's just the bulbs burning out. Something like that. So this is the laundry room. Yeah, this place apparently... Yeah, of course it's got a... And now it's time to play Real or Hallucinogenic with your host, Markotron. Last time we encountered something like this, they were both hallucinations. But this time, well, for every rule there is an exception, and this is the exception, as far as I can tell. After all, I did speculate that the crew may or may not have been infected with red matter somehow. Well, as I said before, I hate to be right. Sometimes, anyway. We've trapped the infected in the sleeping pods for our own safety. The bodies of the deceased are in the showers. I don't know how much time we have left ourselves. That's right, folks. That's what happened to the crew. The inspection must have spread throughout the base and killed everyone. The remains of a crew member melted into an unknown biomass. Okay, so that's confirmation if I needed it, that the crew were killed off by red matter. In other words, this stuff. And it's connected up here for some reason. I don't know why. I'm just hoping this suits enough. Well, Beta isn't here anymore, at least until further notice. Oh, and now it's time for Real or Hallucination Part 4. I'm pretty sure this is real too. Because when we last saw this thing, it wasn't made up of, this thing up ahead, it wasn't made up of tiles or bits of paper, anything like that. No, it was real. I was really there, and I was really staring into that yellowish-orange thing. Here, this isn't the real yellowish-orange thing. It's a picture of the yellowish-orange thing. And this is the rest of the crew. At least some of it.
I recognize this.
Hundreds of canvases forming a mystifying image, a sphere enveloping a vaguely familiar silhouette. Yeah, somebody painted this, I can tell by the palette and the brush and the bits of paper all over the wall. You know who I think that guy is, by the way? I'm pretty sure that's me. Either that or Stas. Either that or Dr. Lysenko. Either way, it's somebody you've either met or heard of. Except Beta and that guy I said cut the transmission. Anyway, he said the bodies of the deceased were in the showers. Well, that's them, all right. Is anybody watching this, by the way, like, on her side, because they cut her side of the transmission, but I'm pretty sure I'm still broadcasting. So this is the route through the bathroom. Can I take this off? Yeah. And into Dr. Lysenko's quarters, I presume? And it seems that, assuming this is Dr. Lysenko's quarters, or these are Dr. Lysenko's quarters, that he went as loopy as I did in the last game. And while I'm at it, I'm pretty sure that is Dr. Lysenko, or what's left of him. No wonder no one's come to greet us. The entire crew is that. Bits and pieces of it, anyway. Starting with that guy Igor, who was quote-unquote sick. The crew members have figured it out. They're trying to open the door. It is useless. They will never find the ID key card. Well, unless it's buried in what was left of Dr. Lysenko. Never find it. Oh, and good old shining upholstery from The Shining, the feature film. Crew quarters, security camera feed. Well, okay, yeah. And this is... Someone has drawn circles tirelessly, a result of a corrupted mind. Well, I'm not so sure that it's multiple circles. I think it's one circle. Or should I say a sphere? Yellowish orange in color. Can I... No, I can't put this in my inventory. Oh well. But this thing... It doesn't plug into anywhere, does it? I'm a bit skittish being around this stuff. Some of it might drip on me, and then will my suit actually protect me, or am I a goner too? The faint glow of the TV lightly fills the room. These three silhouettes can be seen mesmerized by a giant shimmering sphere. Yeah, I think we saw this. I'll just set this down somewhere. Let's see what it does. Oh, it did. So I can turn this back and forth, and it will... Oh, I see. Adjust the pupil. It will retract it, or it'll fix it or dilate it like that. What the significance of this is, I'm not yet sure, but I think it's part of getting the key card. Or Dr. Lysenko's credentials, I mean. What do we have here? I'm starting to have hallucinations. I can't get that red sphere out of my dang head. I feel the end is nigh, and still my sole regret is that I won't be able to proceed much further with my research. And this? Used holographic recording tape. There wouldn't be a VCR around here anywhere, would there? Well, I can pick this up anyway. So where exactly would I play a holographic recording? Oh, wait a minute. That's what this thing is, isn't it? It's a... How do I put this in? Alright, here we go.
There are some who consider what we do to be amoral. But human knowledge was never meant to be hindered. No. It is only after obstacles have been removed that we shall realize our fullest potential. The truth is that this path has been paved with sacrifice. My actions have not tainted my words with hypocrisy, for I myself have sacrificed everything. I, Andrei Lysenko, am infected. It is only a matter of time before the rest of the crew become infected as well. It is very likely they already are. I had no choice but to help them see the truth. And that is that once infected, there is no turning back. That is why I have confined them to their quarters, but not before treating them to one final gratification. They have toasted, they have rejoiced, and now they have but to face their inescapable fate. When they finally relinquish all hope and embrace their destiny, they will be thankful for what I have bestowed unto them. Lastly, as a parting gift, I have stored all scientific data pertaining to my research on the server terminal spread throughout the base, awaiting its retrieval. Slava, comrades, and glory to Volgravia.